Good morning, everyone. Today we're on day 25 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And our sketch artist today is Sheana Sparks. And she has a matted layout. She has two 4x4 pictures, one on top of the other, and she has them both matted. And she's got embellishments here. She's got a little arrow here and one here. She's got an embellishment cluster here. So this one, she actually says small cluster, large cluster, medium cluster, and this is a large cluster with a title. So she's just got the two pictures and lots of embellishments. And so anyhow, I'm going to be very similar, except for my embellishments are going to they're going to be there. Well, I'm going to have one big one here, so I'm going to kind of have a triangle. Okay, so today I have Ashton again, and I'll tell you, this kid's got the imagination. He picked up his phone, his shoe. I mean, maybe it's his shoe phone, because he picks it up and he pretended like he was down it, pushing buttons on it, and then and here's me. He's like behind me in the car seat, and he's talking on his shoe phone. It's just so cute. And also, you know, it's like, okay, I know from looking at my stats that a lot of you are my age, so you've had to have seen Get Smart. And remember, he had a shoe phone. So, yeah, if you remember that, tell me. I love that show. The only time I actually ever seen it was when I went and seen my Uncle Joe, because he loved that show. And if it was on in the weekends. And I don't know if it was on any other times, but it's like, because I only seen it on the weekends that I went to his house. But I love that show. Okay, so she had a matted, like one on top of the other. I'm going to do the same, but I'm also going to put it on this extra mat, because I cut out the center, and I thought that's a good way to kind of contain them by putting them together on the same thing. So that's what I'm doing, because hers did look like they were put right together. Okay, it looks like I got a little extra at the bottom, but I like that, so it works well. Okay, and this was a piece of paper that Barb had sent me, because we did a swap with each other, and I was saying, oh, anything for a boy, because it's like I have a hard time coming up with boy things. And this is Karen Foster design, and it says Fostering Creativity. I don't really actually see an actual name for it. Oh, it does say hockey collage paper. It says hat trick paper, hockey sticks, stripe paper, stripe paper, face off cardstock. I don't know, maybe they've used it for different things, but I thought it looked like fun for this layout. Okay, so I've cut out the center, but because this being lightweight, I also matted this paper, because I figured it had to have some matting in the middle. So I'm putting it on here, and I cut about, I think I cut a ½ an inch off, so I should have 1/4 of an inch everywhere. And when I pulled this out, now usually I'll kind of get the paper, or I'll kind of get the pictures, and then decide what paper I want to go with it. This time I pulled out the embellishments first, because I was looking for a shoe and maybe something car related. So anyhow, I found this shoe, and I do not know who made it, because there's no name on it. But I know it's from the first, one of the early embellishment swaps I was in, because I did it when Ginger came over to RTS on Facebook, love RTS, and anyhow, I joined the swap then. I did it for like a year, and then I kind of quit because I just got too busy to do it. And then so I know I got it during that time. This is one of the embellishments I made for the swap, I think last year, and I don't remember what the name of that swap was. Might have been about the animals, might have been about the car, I have no idea. But this is the Jeep, and I made it white so it looked like my sister's Jeep. And this is another swap item that my friend Sandy made from the first year that we swapped. So I'm gonna use this because remember she had arrows in her layout, so I thought, okay, it'd be fun to do the arrows. So this one has an arrow that she made, and then a couple of wooden stars. It says fun, and then it's also got a bread, and it's got the little banners. So I'm gonna start with this and stick it up in the corner, and trying to run over that stuff at the top. Stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay. So I'm gonna stick that right up here, and I probably need to stand up and hopefully not put my head in it. Okay. Okay, and I'm just starting that there. Now, I think the embellishment swap that I made this for was actually called Safari. So, there was these little safari pieces I made with it. This has got a compass. It's got the what are these called? Binoculars, and a little safari hat. So I thought, well, I'm gonna put those on here too. So I'm gonna look at. I haven't even glued down my pictures yet. So I'm gonna put this little safari hat right up here, and I think I'll put it on dimensionals. Oh, that might be too big. Let me do a smaller. Okay. I just thought, you know, maybe when he was using his shoe phone, maybe he was actually on a safari. I have no idea. I just thought it was hilarious that he had a shoe phone, because I know that he has not seen Get Smart. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this right here so I can still see all the other embellishments. Okay, and then I think I will put down this. I have to make sure I leave enough room for my shoe. I mean his shoe phone. Okay, and then I'm putting this down. And where is my ruler? Here it is. Because I need this to be where? Probably about there. And on hers, she kind of has them centered, you know, top to bottom. That's probably good there. Need to make sure my shoe fits. I can maybe slide it over just a little bit. And I could have cut myself out, but I thought that way you see that he is looking at me, looking at him. I just thought it was so cute. It was when his parents went back to Washington to have a visit with their friends. And when he was here, it took him a few days to get used to being here with just me and Grandpa and not the rest of the family here. So I'm gonna put the shoe right here. Okay. And I'm gonna put shoe phone right here because I just think it's funny. I think I need to have it written on here, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna put, my actual title is gonna be called Enjoy the ride because that's what he was doing. And so I think I'll probably put that about here. And I think enjoy first and then the ride after that. So I'm gonna put the titles, my 2 titles down, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got enjoy the ride there. And then shoe phone here. I just thought since this is where the pictures were with him doing that, you know, pretending the shoe is a phone, that this would be a good place for it. And these letters are Mrs. Grossman stickers. And the other ones, we actually got them from Walmart, and I don't remember the name of them, and it's not on my page here. But these are awesome. I love how there's just so many. Okay, and I would like them in every color. Okay, and then when I picked out this, I was gonna put it on here, but I thought, boy, the car kind of disappears. So since I had this paper left from cutting out the center of the blue, I thought I would just take this and put it here, but put it where it's, the car's kind of, I'm gonna have the car tilted, like it's turning a corner or something. So I'm gonna have it where it's not right in the middle of the circle, and so that otherwise if I put that on there, then you're not seeing the tires. And I kind of like how it's kind of, I don't know, kind of off center, like it's kind of having a wild ride. Oops, better put this down first. And I'm just gonna kind of shoot for a spot here. I think that's good there. And I'm gonna just kind of put glue or tape where the mirrors are. I'm gonna put a little glue there so that, because they're kind of more delicate, I'm gonna make sure they're stuck to the page. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of put it off kilter. Oops, it's kind of a little bit crooked here, so I'm gonna straighten that out. Okay, and then I have the little, what are they called now? I've totally lost the name of them. The binoculars, that's what they are. I'm gonna put the binoculars here. And maybe I'll kind of let them overlap the shoe a little bit. And I think I'm going to put the binoculars up on dimensionals. And where's my scissors? I need to cut one in half again. And let's see, can I fit another? Yep. Okay, we'll do that one more time. I just thought this was definitely had to be scrapbooked. I'll tell you, this kid's got an imagination. First, well, this is actually before the whole him thinking that he could stick a straw in an apple and get apple juice, which makes perfect sense to me. Okay. Oh, as soon as I can let go of that, I'll put it down. So that there. Okay, and then I decided I was going to use yellow, red, and blue enamel dots. And I'm just going to kind of spread them out throughout the layout. Put that right over that. Oh. Okay, and let's see here. Okay, this one is the smallest. I'm going to put the biggest one on this one. And let's see, can't get off there. These ones are like cobalt blue. Okay. So I'm going to put blue in here, and then the tiny blue one up by this yellow one. I'm trying to grab different sizes for different areas. Okay, so then I have the larger red. Let's see. So that needs to be up here. And then a medium red over here. Oh, you know what? I got a medium yellow too. I don't know how it's working out. Oh well. And I'm going to put a red one over here. I think maybe I need something over here by the shoe phone. So I think I'm going to just put a yellow and a blue. And then a larger blue. Okay, so that's it. And I think this is super fun. I'm so glad I got it scrapbooked. I'll tell you, I was looking through my pictures, and this kid, I've got so many pictures. Actually, I got so many videos of him eating. He's a good eater. So that's it for today. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Remember, down below will be a link to the YouTube videos. Everybody who's making videos, they posted their link there. And then there's another link that takes you over to the still shots on Facebook. And remember, even if you're not playing this time, go over there and pick up the sketches, because they are super fun. I've got loads of inspiration from these. And I will have close-ups at the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.